Well, well, well. Looks like we meet again. Here we are again. I hope everyone is having a great weekend. As I promised, another video. This one is going to be on the cup holder install, the infamous cup holder install. So if your Foxbody does not have the cup holders, well, you wouldn't, from the factory, and you have the little cigarette tray with the door that's typically broken, and you've gone on LMR and you've ordered yourself an updated centerpiece here, or a console piece here with the cup holder. Here's a quick and easy way to get it installed. And I'm also going to be painting it to match as well, so you can see how well that paint matches the interior. Really cool thing that late model restoration has is a paint code, or paint to match paint. So you can either give them a ring or reach out to them and find out what color paint you're going to need for your interior to make it match your car. This specific interior is a very light gray, not silver, but a light gray interior. So again, there's a couple different shades depending upon the year. You can typically look on your door jamb where your door sticker is, and that'll tell you a whole bunch of information. It's going to have your interior code. That's what you're going to be looking for. The interior code will identify what interior trim color that you have. So I went ahead and did that to match up with this interior. I'll go into more specifics in the second video, and as we get closer to doing the paint to the updated centerpiece, I'll tell you what the interior code is on this specific Fox, and the paint that we got specifically. So they have a couple different options, so make sure for your particular Foxbody that you get the paint that you need for yours. Alright, so diving in, again, this is a very, very simple task for you to do. You don't have to be a technician or very skilled to do this specific replacement, or whatever you may call it, switch out. So just a couple easy tools: flathead screwdriver, Phillips head, 8mm socket, and a ratchet to get the armrest off, and obviously your new kit and your spray paint, and you'll be good to go. So so as you can see, we're in the center. I'm going to try to turn the camera a little bit so you can see. So we've got our centerpiece right here. We've got our ashtray door. I went ahead and I already took off a couple of the screws, which I'll show you. I'm going to turn the camera just a little bit. Yeah. Alright, so don't mind that. That's a little hard. That's not mine. So your shifter bezel, or your shifter cover, whatever you want to call it, that's going to come off very, very easily with a flathead screwdriver. So all you're going to do is just pop that off. That's your little center, your shifter cover. So it's got a couple little tabs. Be very, very careful. You don't want to break any of those tabs or crack or scratch this piece, because it is the centerpiece inside your car where your shifter is. So be very, very careful. Once you got that popped off, you notice your shifter boot is going to be kind of like floating around up in the air. Just push it away a little bit, and you're going to have two center screws there that are going to allow you to pop it back once we take the back side off too. So you've got one screw here, and that's a Phillips head, both of them. Take those out, and then you're going to work your way to the back side. Yep. So the back side, you're going to have your armrest, which I went ahead and already had taken out. There's going to be just a couple of screws here that are going to hold this center console on to your centerpiece here. So those are 8mm nuts. You're going to take those out, and that's going to allow you to take the center piece out and just get it out of your way for the meantime. To access those 8mm screws, you're going to pop off these little covers. So these little guys here, you take them off, and then that's going to allow you to access these little screws, or bolts, sorry. So once you get those off, put them in the ashtray. That's kind of where I'm keeping all my nuts and bolts for now. So make our lives a little bit easier. Once you have the armrest out of the way, then you're going to see two more Phillips heads that are holding down the whole centerpiece. Okay? So once we do that, then you'll notice that it's kind of ready to come out. So what we're going to do is pull our parking brake up, just like that. We're going to get this, pull it up, up and away. Okay, so now we've got it out. What is holding us down? Let's see. We've got our cigarette lighter connector. So be careful. Again, all of this stuff is, you know, pretty old. And if you're working in a garage without a heater like me, things that are cold can tend to crack very easily. So be very, very careful. Use a flathead, or if you have strong hands, you can easily just pop it up and unclip it just like that. Okay? Alright, so I actually ran a USB wire. This is for my brother, because he wanted to have his phone to be able to charge. So I gave him extra long wire. So now you can see we've got the old cover out. Okay? So nice and easy. We're going to place this off to the side, or aka the back seat for now. And then we're going to get ready to prep the new console piece. So hang tight. Part 2 is coming up. We're going to prep it. We're going to spray it. And then we are going to easily install it. So hang tight. I appreciate you all. If you're not subscribing already, click that subscribe button at the bottom and follow along for some more cool videos. Also, one last thing too. If you're not following me on Facebook or Instagram, take a second and hop on there. I'm very heavy on the Instagram, and that's _EMP Performance _ and also on Facebook, EMP Performance too. So it's all tied together. I hope to talk to you soon, and keep on following. And any questions, feel free to message me. I'll be glad to help you out. Hope you all have a rockin' weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.